I am where I am today because of being a strong woman, and I love my job. Yes, that is what you can see. I have all these scars, yes, because of when I look at the scars, they make me strong.
Do you still have hope of getting the one true love in future?
I am not hopeless. I want to tell you today.
Awesome.
I'm a very strong woman, and love is so sweet because I've been in it.
Yes.
I have not given up on love. I want to get the best man in my life because I know I'm the best. Since I called it off, my DM is full, my emails are full.
People relating with your
People are like the experiences. Others are asking me for a chance. Hey, but they have been admired for. They don't want to.
People are asking for a chance.
Kabila zote, level zote, working and working. Wow.
So today, guys, we have brought an amazing guest on our show, Candid with Yvonne. And as you know, when we bring candid guests on Candid with Yvonne, they get to talk about things that you will not hear anywhere else. So stay tuned and welcome our amazing guest, Jane Mugo.
Thank you very much.
Karibu sana to the show.
Asante gani.
Nimekutafuta, nimekungojea.
Amigo, thank you very much, and apologies for being late for this.
Don't worry.
Just have a community. And of course the weather, the traffic, but I'm here long last.
Right.
Yeah.
About tell us about the work that you do, the risks involved in this kind of work, and as a woman, do you feel like people sometimes look at you and feel that because you're a woman, you're not capable of doing some things?
Yeah. Basically, my name is Jane Wawira Mugo. Yes. Born and brought up in Kirinyaga County, Kishogo. You know, we have kind of this unique brain and unique women who are courageous, intelligent, hardworking. My parents are Mr. and Mrs. Peter Mugo. I'm the last born in my family. Born of, I think actually I have about 8 siblings. So basically, I got, I think, into this work of security when I was still a small girl, when I was in Karate Girls, whereby I love serving community, I love fighting for people's justice. I remember I started by being a dope captain in Kaloti when I was in Form 2, and then I lost to becoming a head girl when I left actually. And I remember some of the senior people we have in the political arena in this country, like Wangu Ngirishi was my schoolmate. She was 1 year behind me. So basically, I remember when I finished my Form 4, I was actually 19 years old. And there was a lot of insecurity in my community, and I started doing all this, whereby, I was actually made by the community policing to be the secretary of security, and I started mobilizing people. And the first project that we did in my community, there's a shopping center near my home called Mururi. We built a police station, and that police station was named after my name, Jane Besti Police Station. It was the first project I did when I was actually barely 20 years old. But that time was also assisted by, that time our member of parliament was Mother Karua. And when I was working, that time I was working as an undercover agent, as an informer of the police. I remember seeing a person in government, I'm not going to mention his name, and noted that maybe there was this gift in me, and then they called me Nairobi. So after actually 2 years, I came to Nairobi. I remember I was staying in hotels, and the first place I was posted was Kabete Police Station, and I was still working as for attachment, undercover, getting to know how the police work and all that. It is still when I'm there, Minister or late Minister and the wife, with their soul rest in peace, took me to college. I went to Kimathi, and I pursued criminology. And when I was still in Kimathi, I didn't finish up that because I only did up to second here, and then I was being called to go for another training in South Africa. I started doing community work, serving community, security work, and then I ran a job in the company of a certain senior government official, and was in charge of investigation in this company. Remember, I have done criminology up to secondary. I have not finished, and then I've also gone to pursue another course in South Africa. I've not finished. So later on, I finished my course, my training in criminology and security, and then I was able to pursue the job. But later on, the boss had to close down his company. I remember 2007, and then he told me, Detective Jane Mugo, I've worked with you when I was in government, I've worked with you when I'm in private capacity, and one thing I've confirmed about you, you love security work, you're gifted, and you're passionate about your work. Instead of you, rather than going to get back and start working with the police again, why don't you open your company? And it's how I registered my company by the name Trimo Security and Private Investigators Limited, and it is registered under my son and my dad. My firstborn is called Tripin Mugo, and my dad is called Mugo. So basically the company was registered under my son and my dad. And then from there, things were never the same, because the same clients I could serve when I was working with different departments of the police, the Scorpion Group, the Spiv Company in Central CBD, Kabeta Police Station. I was working with the French Code. Actually, I remember at one time I was a driver, and I remember our OC French Code that time was Mr. Nyare Munga. Right now is the chief of staff in the police. So I've worked with all these people, and then the clients I served that particular time are the ones who came and now started working with me in my private company. And the first thing I did was to, of course, to deploy staff who are like ex-police officers, other students who are pursuing law in different universities. And life continued. The first thing I remember, I bought a bike worth I think 50,000. I bought another car worth 100K. I was sold by a certain OCS from I think wherever, I don't want to mention. So I started lacing from driving riding a bike for 50,000. I bought a car worth 100,000. And then after the same time, I bought a 4x4 car. The first big car I bought was LA4. And my life has never been the same again. I started traveling because people maybe could hear what I've done. And my work is like, actually, it is those people I've done good work for them that I've told people, other clients to come and maybe for justice from me.
Right, because when you do your work,
yes,
your clients are very happy. They
have to refer. Yes, I don't even need actually to advertise my work. I mean, about like what I've done for community. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before you ended up in the security sector, you had considered being a nun?
Yes, I had. I remember I'm still a stout Catholic. You can see my rose that I don't leave behind up to now. Basically, I wanted to be a nun actually after I finished my form 4. But I remember I couldn't make it actually. I don't have to really explain, but something happened that made me not continue. But one thing I remember, and one thing I know even up to deep in my heart, like if you go to Kirinyaga County where I come from, if you go to maybe the churches I've been, I'm talking about in Nairobi, Kiambu County, because there are those churches I have to build. I have never stopped serving community. I've never stopped being passionate about being who I am. And it's like nothing stopped me. The fact means I could not continue with being a nun. Nothing stopped. I only maybe stopped working, not serving, not in a congregation. Just like I stopped working with the police under any police commander, but I still continue doing the same work under personal the private capacity. That is why if somebody could go today, take a case in a police station, maybe your car has been, you've lobbed your car, somebody has been killed from your family member, I will still pick up that matter, work as the way the police work, but now I will charge some fee simply because I'm not on the police payroll. I have bills to foot, I have vehicles to fuel. But at the same time, there are of course a lot of challenges that they are there and all that, but I thank God I am strong. I am where I am today because of being a strong woman, and I love my job. Yes, that is why you can see I have all these scars, just because of, when I look at the scars, they make me strong. They make me, I got these scars simply because I was serving community the right way, simply because people were arrested for killing a woman. But I still tell God, if Jesus got scars, who am I? So they encourage me, and I still know God know why I went, and I went where I went. Yes.
When you mention challenges that are involved in this kind of job, what do you mean?
Challenges are there in this work, and especially being in a male-dominated job, because sometimes we go to work and then maybe you are underpaid by a client. I've had, you have mistaken identity. I remember when I was still doing undercover. Right now, I'm the face of the company, Trimo Security and Private Investigators Limited. I'm the face of my NGO, which I just opened, Trimo Humanitarian Watch CBO. So I said people to go for investigation. Personally, I don't go, but I cannot change my title being a detective. So sometimes even I love it, people in the maybe online, those people, I think you know their names, I don't want to mention them. When they ask me, how can a detective be on a public domain and you're still a detective? It's because even when you're a teacher, you retire today. People say, nimeenda kwa mwalimu. If you're a police officer, you retire today. Watu wanasemanga nimeenda kwa askari. So what is so special about Jane Mugo? I'm still the same detective, but I don't go for field anymore. I mentor people, I guide them, I meet clients, where maybe when you see me in a certain matter, it's a very sensitive matter that need my attention. Maybe there's a case that we've done For instance, the last case we did for murder in Githunguri, I think you saw the medias were all over, because I was there to respond onto it. There's so many cases that I have to be there. Others I said people, but I don't do undercover job anymore. I'm old, you can see. Yvonne nimezeeka, so nimeachia vijana na wasichana. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So these risks that are involved.
Yes. Do you mistaken identity? Yeah. Sometimes you get to be underpaid. Yes, sometimes client come to give you work with bedded maid. For example, we have in my company, I didn't tell you this, sorry, I think I need to tell you about this. My company is divided into 4 departments. We do private investigation, we do debt collection, we do civil matter, and we do criminal matters, and also domestic cases. Sometimes maybe a couple have a case of divorce in court, and a certain couple will hire you. I think my spouse is cheating on me. I think maybe I want to investigate I want to investigate somebody who wants to marry me, like a background check. So basically we do background check. So sometimes a client will come, even you could be my client like tomorrow. I know maybe you're married or you're dating. You tell me, Madam Detective, check on this guy. So maybe can I give you the report? You already bear in mind that this guy is cheating on you. And sometimes not all men, not all women get late at night cheating. Some people will get late at night maybe because they are stressed, catching up, networking, making business. So if I come to give you the report and maybe you paid me money for this, of course when you want to panga back a report, because deep in their heart they already have it. Yes, maybe a crime, maybe a murder has occurred. Especially I have those cases of murder that involve family members. You come here and then you're suspecting the person who's broke into your home and killed your mama or killed your papa is maybe a neighbor, kijana wa jirani, maybe juni mkora kwa history of crime. But in the real sense, it is your own blood or sister who organized the crime or the murder. Yeah.
When you talk about you're in trouble and strangers come to help you,
yes.
You've been in a situation that risked your life a while back.
Yes.
And I'm just curious to find out, how did that affect you? How did you come out of it? Did it change your perception about even trusting people or your safety around you? How was that?
I want to be honest. Maybe just an example of a matter that I was investigating in 2019 that made me to be the prime in the limelight. Definitely, I was investigating this case. I think you know it, about some couple that wanted to be thrown out of the country, and I know this couple. Through a friend of mine who is raped and was seen against the government. And basically, when this couple gave me work, I took the job with the one heart. Like I have to do what I love doing. But could be unfortunately, I didn't know in this particular case. There was some guys in government who were involved, talking about specifically the police, the migration officers, the land officers, and actually one of the top guys was also my ex-boyfriend, as seen again the government. So when I was doing the work, I was innocent. I knew ni kazi nimechukua. But we reached somewhere. I remember I was working with some police officers, 4 of them, that had been assigned to me from the Nairobi area. And then they started telling me, detective, we are being trailed. Even them, can you imagine? These are officers, like you're asking me to do, I had to change cars. I don't use one car. Sometimes you even find me using a motorbike when I'm going to work. And not all the time I'm using my private car or my office car. So basically, it's like people will always try to bring you down, because like when I tried to investigate and erase these people, when you're involved in watu wakubwa kwa serikali, you know there are these guys in government even today who feel untouchable. Maybe I don't know that you've ever done a story, alafu unaambiwa hiyo story you have to pull it down, others will come for you. And that is even why you realized I used to maybe a certain media house, I think you remember. I wanted like someone to witness what I'm doing, because already police have withdrawn the matter because they've been threatened, and here comes a family, the only hope they have is Jane Wawira Mugo. So I was like, let me record everything with the media, so that in case I die today, in case anything happened, maybe we have this is what Jane was doing. And that is why when these people I know how the movement, I know how sometimes they work, I know they locate people, I know how the means they use to kill people, to kidnap people. So when I was doing this, I had to put it in the limelight. But at the end of the day, it came to pass, and I used a certain Githeri media to call me a criminal 2019, but it turned to be positive. Personally, I forgave them. They apologized. They wrote a letter. They said, yes, they did actually. I have the letter. They did a story. The cases that were in court were actually withdrawn in court. because they said they were being used by a top guy in government. Ile kesi libaki moja, it has never kicked on. Mnaendanga kotini mnaambiwa kuna complainant, accused. Can you imagine every time you go to court from 2019? And remember how the story was hot. Everybody was like, Jane Wawira is a criminal. But they did good. They made even the BBC and the CNN to recognize me. I got actually clients from all over the world.
Are you ever scared of your life?
Yeah, of course I have. Like that time I was kidnapped last year, Yvonne, and of course, though I was given security after, but it does not matter. Of course, I was scared for my children, like, because my children are so innocent. My firstborn is in the university. The second one is is somewhere. So you'd imagine, I normally ask, like, if these people, why would they? There's a time they tried to kidnap my son, and then so that I can give that story. That particular time, 2019, and the teachers in school told me there are some strangers who are asking if my son is called Douglas Kamadi, if Kamadi is in this school. And I thank God for the teachers and the school. They called me. They know the word. So I'm just careful, but I also tell God to take care of everything, because you cannot. Like I'm seated here. Yes, I have security, but it's not enough, because you can be attractive, and when you have, how many guys have we lost in this government, in the world, with bodyguard? It's only God to protect. So
when you do this kind of job, you get to meet so many people. Some who lie to your face. Yes. Are you able to sniff out such lies? Like, for example, someone comes to you and you're trying to interrogate them. Are there signs they give that show that this person is outrightly lying? Yeah, sometimes. So what are those signs? I've been a victim of poison. I've been kidnapped. I've survived defamation. I've survived bullets. Some people are trying to shoot me sometimes back. Yes, if I've survived all that. So when these small things, like I think the other day you saw when I spoke about my personal life, somebody's trying to be negative. You can't bring me down over small things, because that's anatomic. This is my life experience. I'm trying to encourage women. I'm trying to encourage men over there. Please don't do this, because we have single women, we have people who are divorced, and they want to get into relationship. So I felt like I'm a mentor to many. Because again, if I didn't speak about what was happening in my personal life, maybe I could have gotten depression. Maybe I could have gotten into a relationship, and then ifike pahali, this guy harm me, or I harm him. So why don't you even speak about it? Because when you speak about it and walk away, it's better than it. Can you imagine if I'm looking for Jane Wawira, she has been killed by a man, or a man has killed her? You know, like what I mean? So it's better even to walk out with your heads high and with your dignity high, and tell someone there, it's not a shame. It's not being failing in a relationship is not a crime. It's not that mean I'm afraid. I'm not afraid in life. I only did it because it's the first relationship I've ever posted, and actually it is the last, and I've never done it again, and somebody forced me to do it. How did it affect you, and at what point did you decide this is it, when you got to the point where you've called off the engagement even? Of course, I've known this guy for the last 4 years. I don't want to speak into deep about it, because it's still fresh, I'm healing. I do not want, to be honest, to speak about it, but maybe for the sake of, there's a woman over there, there's a man over there who is in a relationship, they don't know what to do. Of course, when I met this guy, we met for 2 years, and then later on he traveled, he left the country. And then when he left the country, it's like I was not with him all the time. It's this type of a person we meet, but you guys are not all, like, because of the distance. He's in another country, very far, we're in another country. But the time I got to have time with him to understand him better is when I left Kenya and I went for an assignment in another country. And actually that is how I found this guy. I'd gone to work, actually in another country, but still he knew, it's not like a secret. He knew I'm going, and so we were supposed to meet for dinner. And that's how the engagement occurred. But it's immediately, I left that country and I came back to Kenya. I remember I was engaged on a Friday, but I never posted the engagement on that weekend. I did it actually the following week, like after 5 days, because I was forced to do it. I was like, if you don't have another person, I want you to post. Yes, I announced it. I would also remember, this is also somebody that I loved. So I was also actually decided to start up like a marriage. I wanted to settle down. So I posted it simply because he forced me to do it. I was happy about it, but I didn't. If you look at it ironically, I never posted the face. I only posted the link. You can see. Listen, you can see I don't have it. When I posted that, immediately, but there was a cousin of mine who is close to a media personality who posted on a status. Somebody from the media took the picture, and now it got thread, but it was not. If you look at my page, never posted any face, only the link.
So basically, it's when now, of course, women, I'm talking about women from the US, from Kisumu, from Pokot, they started now telling me about this guy, and that was about 3 months ago. But actually, when I was told about it, as a detective, when you're told something, there are 2 things that you can do. You can either ignore or choose to follow up on information. And I said, I've been told this by about 3 people. The best thing that I can do, I'm not going to wake up and break up my marriage because you'll be told this person did this. Remember, the stories, it's not the story was doing after I'm engaged, it was before he engaged me. And that's why I decided now to do a background check as a person, as a woman. I did a background check involving his family members, including sending people to where he come from, because I didn't want it. You remember, people are forgetting when you're dating somebody who is out of the country, ako nje, ameka nje. Then he come in Nairobi, mko different counties. You'd imagine, hey, I'm in Nairobi, somebody's in Pokot. That's a quite far distant. Na somebody akona biashara anafanya, akona vitu zake. He's doing his own stuff, I'm doing my own things. Until the right time you're going to meet. So basically, it's when now I got the right information. I'm talking about, I did investigation. I'm talking about, I did due diligence after I was told about it. Yes, there are those small things I could notice as a detective, but I said, if this is not true, let me sit here and see how other women are treated by this type of guys. So nilika hapo intentionally, kujua vile wanatreating wanawake, and if they to these things are here, they are true. So I found out what I wanted to find out, but still another heart was telling me, after all, he normally treated me like a king, like a queen. After all, he's been good to me. After all, he loved me, he's given me gifts. So why should I quit because of information? I still don't want to speak into deeper, but as a woman, as a man who is there dating, especially if somebody is from another county, especially this relationship you meet in town, because people meet sometimes maybe in a certain town, and you guys are working together, or maybe like you are going to the same church. It is always good. There's nothing wrong with you getting to do a background check. Nyumbani kwa wanakaaji, akoaji.
To that woman who's in a relationship and they're probably seeing red flags, what would you tell them that ukiona hii, call it quits, like this is not going to work? What are some of your final red flags? To
be honest, I do not want to tell that woman over there who is in love, who is trying to date, to call it a quit when they see those kind of red flags. No, I don't tell them to call it a quit. Maybe what I would tell them, when you find a red flag in your partner, it's always very, like I did. I found red flags, sorry for that, maybe like 3 months ago, but I was not able, not 3 months, 4 months ago, but I didn't call it a quit that particular time. I had to confirm, to investigate, confirm before I called it. But that's why I sent people in Pokot. That's why I had to speak to the family and friends, the schoolmates. They told me the truth. Nika combine story yangu, nikaona enyewe kuna kaukweli hapa. Since I called it off, my DM is full, my emails are full.
People relating with your experiences.
People are like the experiences. Others are asking me for a chance. Hey, but they have been admired. They don't want to.
People asking for a chance.
Kabila zote, level zote, working and working, celebrity. Nauliza, well, these people are not. Aki hata wana huruma. Imagine sijahili na bado wanataka relationship.
Hivi, do you still have hope of getting the one true love in future?
I am not hopeless. I want to tell you today. I'm a very strong woman, and love is so sweet because I've been in it. Yes. Actually, this was my second real love. It's good to fall in love. It feels sweet, but it's good to be in the right relationship. Hakuna kukimbia. You better even get married as a second wife. Actually, provided there's no woman there who is crying. Bora mwisikizana na huyu mzee ama you look here, you have a family. I want to introduce you to the family, and you talk to the other lady. You are two. You have wife number 2, and they was telling some to come at me when somebody say even like if I get engaged today, if I get married today, I can get married not because of maybe property, because I'm not rich, but I have my own stuff. I've made my brand name when I was a small girl. It is now maybe companion. Sometimes you need someone, a man to work with you. Sometimes you may talk a job, you're so stressed, you need someone to talk to, you know. That's what I mean. You need even a father figure for your children. So I am good. Personally, I have not given up. I have not given up on love. I want to get the best man in my life because I know I'm the best.
Yes. So now that you're saying you have not given up on love,
yes,
and the fact that you're an inspiration, you're this image that people look up to and they want to get as much wisdom from you as possible. What is the one thing that you say to them, especially women who come to you with their husbands' cases, cheating behaviors, what would you say are the most common tricks that they use to probably, lie to them or cheat on them?
Oh, most of the times I've had cases of men going to sped in police stations and saying that they have been arrested, but the reason they have never been arrested. I have these cases of men, especially corporate, NGOs, individuals, civil servant, going for trips and say like, my company, my office guys are traveling to Mombasa for training, maybe for a weekend, and imagine the real sense they're going akona mtu. No, it's true, some even travel, but the real sense amepeleka side chika magashungwa. So I just tell the woman out there, please, it is always good to be focused. It's always also good to have your own money, make yourself comfortable, make yourself clear. Because like I was asking myself, when I knew that somebody is maybe praying with my heart or somebody is not serious, if maybe I didn't have even some money to take a flight to go with my children for a vacation of 2 days, I could have gotten into depression. So sometimes it's good to have your own money, believe in God, because again, you can have money without God, you are useless. Believe in God, and also work with the right people. At least somebody can call away. Somebody can always call away. They are there for you because of this type of friends who are also a call away from you. For the women who are married, for the people who are looking forward to get engaged, to get married, love is so sweet. Don't give up. I've been there. I was broken. I've not given up. I wanna fall in love 10, 100 times until I find Mr. Right. So women, don't give up on your men. Don't give up dating. Don't give up because the man is cheating. For once, it's good to forgive. For once, it's good to know why they cheated. But all in all, when you know it can't work, rather than killing someone, rather than poisoning someone, rather than leveraging, just walk out. Walking out is more peaceful. Yes, without drama, actually.
Are there men who also come to you to help them?
Yes, their wives, yes. Many actually. Men are even the victim. But during nowadays, sorry to tell you this, Yvonne, but women have become pro in cheating. Women have become pro in cheating. I'm telling you today. Go to some of these hotels around Mombasa Road, Kilimani, Thika Road, Siju Wapi, Westrat. Vehicles are parked there, in churches, in parking, in hotels. But women, especially lunch hour, they pray their women lunch hour. Not all of them, they are men. For 25 years, I've been giving back to community on a personal level, alone as Jane Wawira Mugo. Why don't I invite, because I went and registered a CBO with 15 people, and why don't I now encourage more Kenyans who know what Jane Wawira Mugo has done for community? We build a rescue center. This rescue center is going to cater for everyone. It does not matter the tribe, it does not matter the age, but sana I'm concentrating on children from needy families and orphanage homes. And then we can be able to have training. If they are talented, we get them jobs. Otherwise, it's going to reduce crime in this country. Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. And I'll be doing this on 5th of this month.
November.
Yes.
If a partner is out there and is watching this and they would like to partner with you, or reach out to you, is there contacts that you can share or a link to our website?
Yes, we have a website, Trimo, www.com, and security. We also have a group called Trimo Humanitarian Watch. That is a group that I formed actually last year.
Yes.
And that is a group of people now we are serving community with. I also have my Facebook page, it's Jane Mugo with H. We have a lot of fake accounts nowadays with the word Jane Mugo. Actually, I saw 6. But mine is a public figure, though not verified, but it's account with nimevangwa ya red. And also I want to be verified. My Instagram page is janemugo.trimo, it's verified. I'm in TikTok when I'm stressed, when I'm down, I dance kidogo.
Dance away.
Yes, I'm in TikTok, Detective Jane Mugo. I'm in Twitter, Dr. Detective Jane Mugo. So you can always follow me on that. I have a WhatsApp number that is run by my PA, 0722 237 547. That WhatsApp number, I can repeat it again, 0722 237 547. That is the WhatsApp number if you want to consult more. We also have the email for the company. The email is trimokenya@gmail.com. You can consult if you are well-wisher out there. If you want to be a volunteer, you come and grow with me. I teach you on how to give back to community. If you have some old clothes over there, you have some toys, you have some food stuff you want to donate, you can always call on that number I've given you, send them WhatsApp messages, and then that food we normally divide and take to different orphanages. So I've mentioned 5. The good thing, if the directors of those offers are going to want to come for my lounge, I'm encouraging more Kenyans, anybody out there, you can come and join my company, my rescue center. We serve God and we serve humanity together, because I've done it alone.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you very much.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And I know it's taken a lot of convincing to have you come here.
I know.
And get out of your busy schedule.
Yes.
We appreciate you for that.
Yes.
And we truly hope that your project takes off.
It will.
And succeeds. And
Yes.
make many more projects similar like those ones.
I know. Yes.
And also like make an impact in the society.
Yes.
As always, we are thankful for your time.
Yes.
Thank you for even opening up about the most painful things that you've gone through in your life. I know it's not easy.
I know.
Because, you know, as a public figure,
Yes.
it's difficult to show
people in status. Yes.
Yeah.
They think that you're not a human being.
To be vulnerable, they do not expect you to actually just go out and talk about these things.
Yes.
And for your humility, we thank you for that.
Yes.
We appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
Well, there you have it. You have had it raw and candid from Jane Mugo herself. Thank you so much for staying with us till the end of the show. Before we go, we would like to urge you, please visit her website. Please contact her if you have anything that you would like her to help you with, like investigating any cases that you would want help solving them. Also, if you're willing to help the children's homes that she supports, please reach out to her, donate, and make a change in the society as she's doing. Well, thank you for staying till the end of the show. My name is Yvonne Kalera. And until next time, keep it Tuko. Baby girl.
Thank you.